Knives Out is returning with Benoit Blanc's most dangerous case yet, set in a darker world with a deadly new mystery and a killer ensemble cast. A church, a coffin, and a whole lot of questions. This isn't just another whodunit, it might be the boldest one yet. We're diving into that and a lot more, so let's get to it. Hey kids, what is up? Welcome back to Tom Clark Reviews, the only pop culture show starring a guy named Tom Clark who looks like this, wearing this, and saying stuff. Before we get started here today, kids, do me a favor, hit like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you don't miss any future content from Boink Studios. Today, we are diving into the Knives Out universe yet again. That's right, this time with Knives Out 3, officially titled Wake Up Dead Man, a Knives Out Mystery. It's arriving on Netflix this December 12th, 2025, and we got a first glimpse of the teaser on May 31st. So here's the real question. Can Rian Johnson and Daniel Craig take Benoit Blanc to a whole new level, to new depths of the character, and in the process make it his most gripping mystery so far? This movie is written and directed by Rian Johnson, who is the man behind the Knives Out franchise, which began as a big screen film in 2019, with Netflix acquiring the rights to the sequels Glass Onion and Wake Up Dead Man in 2021. And in case you didn't know, we have covered Glass Onion on an episode of Tom Clark's 6M podcast, so go check it out in the archives. That's right, kids. Shameless plug. Now, in case you can't tell, I am a fan of the Knives Out franchise. I was here for the first two films. I love the killer ensemble cast, no pun intended. I love the acting. I love the story. I love everything about these movies. And honestly, if this one is in the same vein, it promises to be a good one. And let's be honest, kids, who doesn't love a good whodunit? Now, let's talk about what we know so far. As we said before, this movie will be released, or set to be released, on December 12th, 2025. This will be exclusively on Netflix, possibly with a limited theatrical run. Now, this teaser, I'm telling you, man, if you haven't seen this teaser, it is definitely worth your time. It's very chilling, actually, and there's some really good stuff in it. It's quite a bit darker than anything we've seen from this universe before. We see it's like a churchyard montage. There's religious undertones to it. And honestly, the vibe of this is like, this has been Benoit Blanc's most dangerous case of all time. And there's some talk going on out there, kids, about whether or not this could be a direct tie-in to dialogue from Glass Onion because of the ballet dancer murder. Is this a direct tie-in, potentially making this movie, Wake Up Dead Man, a prequel-style mystery? Sounds good so far, right? Now, while we don't have a whole lot of details about what this movie is, and the plot and everything that goes along with it, while people are saying the word prequel, and I'm not ruling that out by any means, maybe we're just seeing some flashbacks in this trailer. Maybe the movie is told in today's point of view, but it begins in that point of view, but then it goes to flashbacks throughout the film. I really don't know. I think, honestly, it's Daniel Craig's hair that's maybe throwing everybody off. The brown hair next to the graying beard. Maybe that's what's going on. Hard to say right now. But again, for my money, this could very well be told as a series of flashbacks. Either way, I like the look. I think it's very intriguing. I like the way the trailer hits. It's hitting with me personally. I dig it very much. But let's talk about the new ensemble cast for this film. Daniel Craig, of course, returns as the flamboyant detective Benoit Blanc. We've also got Josh O'Connor from The Crown. He's in this movie as Reverend Judd Duplessis, and the teaser shows him lurking in a church. Now, I know the buzz around Daniel Craig in this role. He's too over the top. It's too much. The accent's too outlandish. What is this? What am I looking at? We've heard that before. And let's be honest, kids, in the day and age of social media, if you're determined to hate something, you're going to hate it no matter how good other people believe that it is. And I get that. And as we've said before here on the show, some people just love to hate just for the sake of hating. It's weird. I don't get it, but whatever. But, I personally love the character. I think it works. It's clicking with me. But I want to know what you think. Do you like it? Is it too over the top? Is the accent too much? Is he trying too hard, as some people have said in years past? I'd love to know what you think. Do me a favor, kids. Hit the comments right now. Leave your thoughts. I'd love to know. The rest of the cast, or, suspects, I guess I should say, includes, and look, get ready for this cast, man. Glenn Close, Josh Brolin, Jeremy Renner, Mila Kunis, Kerry Washington, Andrew Scott, Callie Spaney, Daryl McCormick, and Thomas Hayden Church. This is a massive ensemble fit for a big time mystery whodunit. This is what makes this franchise special, in my opinion, that with each new film, we get a brand new ensemble cast. Some of the best actors, some of the most curious characters and personalities that you've ever seen, kind of put together, thrown together by happenstance in these films. I'm here for it. It's very much a reminder of days gone by, of TV gone by, like Fantasy Island and The Love Boat, and maybe even Little Hollywood Squares. Two of you got that, right? Two of you, maybe. All right, I get it. Now let's talk about the good, the bad, and the in between. First, the good. I think you have to start with this star-studded cast. As I said, I love the big-time ensemble cast of this franchise. I just love the flow of it. I mean, despite how you feel about the other two films, and even if you're not a huge fan, you have to admit that every cast has delivered. And honestly, I'm expecting the same. I mean, this time out, obviously, of course, with it being the third film, I'm expecting the same. But high caliber performances, that's what I want in this movie, as we've seen before. Yes, I believe we'll get that this time as well. We've also got Ryan Johnson's tonal range from Agatha Christie style elegance to, punky irreverence, meaning that this could be unique and possibly even stand out from the other two films. There's also a darker edge that may deepen the suspense, and fans love complexity in Blanc's cases. But now let's talk about the bad. First up, the risk of repetition. This is the third entry in the franchise, and while Knives Out and Glass Onion were both clever in their own right, we're getting to that point where the formula might start to feel a little too familiar. Eccentric cast, exotic location, a murder with layers of social commentary. It's worked twice, I can't deny it, but can it surprise us for a third time? Then there's the ensemble effect. This is a loaded cast, as we said, but that also means less time for character development if not handled carefully. Glass Onion, if we're being honest, did have this issue, as some characters felt like scenery and not suspects. And finally, tone shift risks. As we said, this new movie is darker and more intense. That could be amazing, or it could alienate fans who love the wit and breezy tension of the first two films. Even with murder running rampant, kids, again, there were comedic moments, to be had in both films. And again, light, yes, it could be. But is that going to happen this time? And honestly, a tonal pivot isn't bad on paper, but it needs to be earned in the storytelling. Honestly, I'm not trying to throw this thing under the bus before it even happens. I've made abundantly clear I like this franchise. I'm a fan, okay, and I expect that this movie will be just fine. But we do this here on the show. We look the good, the bad, and in between, and just we're being honest with you and being honest about how we think about this production may go, how this movie may go. So we're just laying it all out there for you. I don't think there's a whole lot to be concerned about. Now let's talk about the in between. The religious imagery in this trailer is bold, and we have to assume it's playing out quite a bit throughout this movie. But is that imagery thematically substantive or just stylized shock? I mean, we got to be honest, kids. Is that what's happening here? And also, this movie does give off prequel vibes. And as we said before, the allusion to the ballet dancer murder, could it alienate viewers who want a fresh standalone story, and not have to look back or think back or perhaps even go watch the other movies first? Of course, having said that, callbacks can be a great allure. There's no doubt about it. The limited trailer leaves us wanting more, and Netflix is indeed playing this one close to the vest. Now, as I've said in previous episodes here, I am totally fine not knowing everything about a movie before I see it. I think, trailer after trailer after trailer just ruins a film. I don't want to know everything before I see it. Don't spoil it for me. That's just me, though. Other people just can't wait to see as much as they can, and then they still go enjoy the film. It does subtract for me personally. Again, can't speak for anybody else here, but that's just kind of how I roll. So the fact that this movie is leaving us a bit hanging, honestly, it's totally fine with me. At the end of the day, I'm positive about this movie, and I'm very much looking forward to it. This teaser shows confidence. I mean, it's a stylized noir meets religious thriller wrapped around a massive cast. With Johnson back in the director's chair and Craig at the center, I'm in. The question is, can Netflix deliver a theatrical quality experience yet again? But now I want to know what you think. Are you excited for this movie? Are you anxious to see what's going to happen? Can you wait 6 months before we get there? Do you want to see another trailer? What is it that's going through your head right now as you think about Wake Up Dead Man, A Knives Out Mystery? Do me a favor, kids. Hit the comments. Let's talk about it. In the meantime, stay tuned for a lot more. And don't forget, hit like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you don't miss any future content from Boink Studios. Thanks for watching Tom Clark Reviews, and we'll see you next time, kids.